welcome to this week's Shop My Stash. This is all the face products I have out for the week and all the palettes I have. As you can see, I added a couple palettes. It's been about 2 weeks. I skipped a week. Alright, so let's go over the palettes that was used. Everything's gonna be put back, and I've picked out 5 palettes this time instead of 3. So I have Beauty Bay Earthy, which is the only one that didn't get used. We have Beauty Bay Midnight. More 35A Up Till Dawn. We have Sample Beauty, the Equalizer palette. Gorgeous, one of my favorite palettes. Then we have Garden of Juvia's. Love the shimmers in here. And Melt Gemini. Another gorgeous palette. Those are all the palettes I've been using for like 2 weeks now. Let's see, let me set those up here so I'm out the way. And then I'll show you the palettes I have picked out for this coming week. I have plans for these. Diabolical plans. We have Jaclyn Hill, More Times More Volume 2. Look how pretty this palette is. Gorgeous. I remember her Volt. I only had 2. The Volt was okay. Doesn't stand out better than her 2 big palettes. We have Gimme Glow Summer Vibes. Look how gorgeous this is. I only have one used shade in here, and it's the shade Fireworks. So my plan is to definitely use the mattes in here for sure. Then ColourPop Naruto. I want to use these 2 grungy shades like Hidden Stone Village and, oh, I can't read that. What's it say? Jonan? Yeah. I want to use these 2 shades together. I have plans. And then Makeup Revolution. This one is called Chilled with cannabis sativa oil. That's what he said. But the glitters in here is what threw me in, like Hybrid Goddess and Bud. So, oh, and like Shade Candyland looks really beautiful as well. So, I haven't used this palette yet either. I have a couple new palettes I haven't used in my collections though. Just like, I think 3 of them. So you have Mercury Retrograde from Huda Beauty. Look how gorgeous. So those are the palettes I have picked out to use. Let's go ahead and go through what we have picked out for face. I pre-picked out my eye products just because I have, if you watched my Declutter series, I have that cramped. I have my eyeshadows all cramped up. Here's my face products I have out. We have Rare Beauty Bronzer Stick Shade Power Boost. Put that back up. I'm actually starting to get a dent on this. We have Juvia's Palace Liquid Blush in the shade Blush Lily. And I've been using this Suva Beauty UV Taffy's Water Activated Liner Palette. Love it. Keeping that out. Getting lots of use out of that. Here we have Natasha Denona Bloom Highlighting Blush. Gorgeous palette. Or not palette, but blush. Definitely worth the 20 bucks for that. Alice in Wonderland Curiouser and Curiouser highlighter palette. I've been using the purple streak I'm gonna keep this out because I want to use the other 3 highlights in here. Then we have Jeffree Star Supreme Frosh in the shade Crystal Kumquat. Gorgeous. I've been loving this. So I think I'm going to switch this one out for the other one, I believe. I at least want 1 or 2 more shades of his Supreme Frost. We have Makeup Revolution Bubble Balm Icy Rose. This is a great product. And as you can tell, I have been getting heckin' use out of this. And then for bronzer, the Glowing Gold from Essence, and this is in the shade Live Life Golden. And then base products. And I have 2 single shadows in here as well that get used. I am almost done. I think I got 1 week left of the Urban Decay All Nighter, so this will stay out almost used up, and then I'll put a different setting spray in there to use up. I've used the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. I put this up. I'll choose a different face primer. And finally, I'll put up the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I'm gonna keep the Flower Beauty foundation out. I'm going to keep the Milk Makeup Primer out because I didn't use this one, but I did use the Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going to keep out the Ulta Beauty Color Corrector in the shade Yellow. And the Jaclyn Hill concealer I will put up, but I will keep out the Essence concealer. And then I'm going to keep out the Physicians Formula Bitter Butter in the shade Translucent. This is a beautiful finishing powder. But I'm going to put up the Jaclyn Times Robin setting powder. And then I've used 2 of the Jelly Much eyeshadows from ColourPop in the shade Big EO and Super Cool. These both look beautiful on the eyes. Love it. I used one with a brush and one with my finger. I would use your finger more than the brush. These are terrible to pick up on the brush. And for mascaras and eyeliners, I'm going to keep this felt tip one out from KBD. And I'm going to keep out the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil from, not Essence, obviously, I already said Essence, it's in the shade Black Fever. Keep out the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. And then Dior, I think this Dior is finally empty. I'm having troubles getting product out. I think I finally hit the bottom of this, so this is trash now. But this is really good to use, and I do like it. And then for brows, let's see here. Oh, I forgot I had the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow ink pen, so I'm gonna keep this one out because I forgot I had it out. But I will put up the the Mario Brow Pen, which I have the shade Honey Brunette, so I'll put that up. And then I will keep out the e.l.f. Shape and Stay Brow Pencil. I love this. This is beautiful. And it's got a lot of product in there. That's a lot of product. So I will keep that one out. And the next glitter glue will always stay out. And then we'll go ahead and put the Jaclyn Hill Eye Primer. But this is great, guys. Missing out. Even if you don't like Jaclyn, I can recommend the eye primer. Fabulous. And then my lip products will stay the same. Alright, so let's go through our base products here. So for primer, I do want to pull out the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter to use. And then for foundations, high end, I want to pull out I'm going to do the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. Yeah, that's what we're going to do for foundations. And then for concealer, because I got color corrector. And then concealer, do a high-end concealer. Let's go ahead and do the ABH one. And this is in the shade 3. And in setting powder, I'm going to go ahead and do the Huda Beauty Pound, what do they call this? We're going to do Huda Beauty one in the shade Cupcake. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this one back in here. And then for bronzers, I want to use, let's go ahead and pull out this Tarte Sugar Rush, and it's in the shade Sun and Fun. It's the big bronzer. I love a good glowy bronzer. Pull that out. And then for cream, you know which one we haven't used for a while? The ColourPop. Let's go ahead and pull out the ColourPop I'll Bet Super Soft Bronzer. That's a real good one. And then for blush, we'll go with, let's go ahead and pull out the Tarte Sugar Rush Fam in the shade Frosted. We'll family it this week. Look at that. It's gorgeous. And then we go ahead and go with this one, the Makeup Revolution, and it's in the shade Glam Orange. That'll be a beautiful combination on the skin. And then for highlights, I have one highlighter out, so let's go ahead and go with, ooh, you know what? I'll go with, because this is similar to the Jeffree Star, we'll go with the Glamlite Michaela Part 2 highlighter palette. And then I'll use the Are You Kidding Me highlighter, which is this dark end one. Oop, I stuck my thumb in it. So we'll go with that. And I don't think, do I want a liquid highlighter this week? Yeah, because I want to experiment with the NYX Jumbo multi-use face stick in the shade Blueberry Muffin. And then our last drawer is mascaras. We're good on mascaras. Mascara primers for our next one, because we finally used up the Dior, which is nice. Let's go ahead and pull out do the Tarte Opening Act. I think this was next in line to be used up. I think then we can move on to these three. And then for eyeshadow primer, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out one of my favorite ones, which is this Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion in shade Eden. And then I want to pull out the Milk Makeup because I keep seeing Betty Bean, Butte Bean use this. And I want to give it a go. Also, I haven't used it in a minute, so she uses this a lot. So we're gonna give this a try too. Also, it's practically brand new. Oh, and then brows. So we're gonna use I want to use the Ulta Beauty Sculpting Brow Pencil. And that is it. So let's show you everything I have out. Move some of these things forward a little bit to get this in here. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, so here is our weekly Shop My Stash. Let me know, what did you pick out for this week? What have you been loving? Where you've been experimenting? I've been doing more with liner looks. I've been changing up my eye shape with eyeshadow. I've been doing more with that. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope to see you in my next one. Bye.